I'm Chim Lang. I'm a professor of cardiology at the University of Dundee in Scotland. I'm a translational cardiologist interested in heart failure research, and I'm delighted to discuss my project using AI-assisted echo applied to a population-based resource of echo and biomarkers. At the end of the day, what is key is high quality data. And that's key. And that underpins any pursuit, any having asked that research question, you want to, at the end of the day, get high quality data. So first of all, we use electronic health records data from the counties or states of Tayside and Fife, which is about 1/5 of the Scottish population. And the data that we use come from what we call the National Health Service or NHS data that we have within the Health Informatics Center. This is a third-party data provider within NHS, and it's in a very safe environment, what we call trusted research environment. Importantly, this data can be linked to DICOM images, prescribing data, and ultimately emissions as well as mortality data. So going through it first, we first retained for this particular project to select and filter, we needed patients that had echocardiogram records available and the corresponding DICOMs. That's important. Then we did implemented a keyword search strategy for ICD and for prescribing, particularly around furosemide, to identify patients with signs and symptoms of heart failure. Then, in terms of heart failure diagnosis, as we're all aware, the ejection fraction cutoffs are important to help define the different subtypes. And we then use this. We filter these patients through the ejection fraction based on availability of EF, based on symptoms estimation, or if they're not, then based on other derived measures. As I mentioned earlier, a key part of it is linking it up with a biobank. So in Tayside, we have something called a shared biobank, which is consented blood samples from individuals that have their bloods drawn as part of the NHS care. And these are surplus or extra blood, so spare blood. And this allows us to use this spare blood for this particular project. So there you have, see, filtering, first of all, records, prescribing, then the link to the DICOM images, linking the echo reports, and then importantly, the blood samples. I think that's what I was so excited about the project, because by doing this, we can share this technique, this ability to other researchers across the world who wish to use observational data, bank images, bank biosamples to do this at scale. Very exciting. I think streamlining efficiency and accuracy, I think that's what we found with this particular project. What we found in particular in terms of leveraging AI, what we've shown is the ability to facilitate the detection of structural and functional anomalies that we weren't able to do with traditional echo reports. That ability of AI, certainly in this particular case, we showed that we could get a comprehensive echo parameters, and they were made more accessible through this deep learning algorithm. So that was, and as you say, streamlining in terms of heart failure diagnosis for large electronic health records, but also for surveillance, for identifying patient cohorts for future research studies. The opportunities are fantastic, absolutely fantastic. What we've done with this study is we've just scratched the surface, because I think deep down, I think it opened up huge opportunities. I think there's so much strengths of deep learning that we haven't even explored yet. So I think, yeah, it's opening up. I think that I like to think that this study helps open the door into this huge uh, data source that we haven't even started to begin to look at. This is just the beginning, I think. Better understanding, better defining of patients, better determination of prognosis, and looking at treatment. All that should benefit the patient. To be honest with you, when we started on this project, we didn't know what we'll find, and that's what research is all about. We didn't know, but now we know. But with that new knowledge, we need to do more.